A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a dramatic escalation of El Salvador's anti-crime efforts, the government has recently transferred hundreds of immigrants to its controversial mega-prison, the Terrorism Confinement Center, CECOT. This move aligns with former U.S. President Donald Trump's stringent immigration policies, particularly targeting alleged members of the Venezuelan Tren de Aragua gang. The agreement between the Trump administration and President Nayib Bukele's government includes a substantial $6 million payment for 1 year of services, highlighting the international ramifications of local crime strategies. The CECOT, inaugurated in 2023, is a stark representation of Bukele's hardline approach to crime. Located in Tecoluca, approximately 72 kilometers east of the capital, this facility is designed to house up to 40,000 inmates, with cells cramped enough to fit 65 to 70 prisoners. Notably, the prison operates without visitation rights, recreational activities, or educational programs, effectively stripping inmates of any chance for rehabilitation. Instead, the prison's design prioritizes control and punishment over reform. Prisoners at CECOT face a grim existence. They are not allowed outdoors and have limited interaction with the outside world. While the government claims that select inmates may give motivational talks, the reality is that the vast majority are isolated in their cells. Bukele's justice minister has made a controversial statement asserting that those incarcerated at CECOT will never return to their communities, reinforcing the prison's image as a permanent holding facility for alleged criminals. As of March 2024, El Salvador's prison population has surged to an alarming 110,000, more than double the figure reported just 3 years earlier. This spike is attributed to Bukele's aggressive crackdown on gangs, which has faced severe criticism from human rights organizations. Groups like Cristos have reported numerous human rights violations, including torture, abuse, and inadequate medical care, with at least 261 deaths recorded in prisons during the crackdown. The recent transfer of immigrants occurred under the auspices of the Alien Enemies Act of 1798, a rarely invoked law that allows the president to deport foreigners during wartime. Trump cited the Tren de Aragua gang's alleged invasion of the U.S. as justification for this action, although the administration has failed to provide evidence linking the deported individuals to criminal activities in the U.S. Footage released by the El Salvador government shows the harrowing arrival of these immigrants, handcuffed and shackled, being escorted by riot gear-clad officers. The images depict a chilling process, with the men kneeling on the ground as their heads are shaved before being dressed in the prison's standardized all-white uniforms. This stark display serves to underscore the severity of the conditions awaiting them at CECOT. Critics argue that the actions taken by both the Trump administration and the Bukele government reflect a troubling trend in addressing crime and immigration through punitive measures rather than comprehensive reform. The lack of transparency surrounding the identities of the deported immigrants raises further concerns about due process and human rights. As the situation continues to evolve, the implications of this megaprison and its role in international immigration policy remain to be seen. The intersection of U.S. immigration laws and El Salvador's domestic policies presents a complex landscape, with both governments facing scrutiny over their approaches to crime and human rights. In conclusion, El Salvador's mega-prison stands as a symbol of the lengths to which governments may go in the name of security. As the world watches, the ramifications of these policies will likely have lasting effects on both domestic and international fronts, challenging the balance between safety and human rights. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.